Hello, everyone! The first part of the 97th episode of Skibidi Wars is finally out! We waited the whole 12 days for it to get released, and it was really worth it in the end. The thing is, though, that the first part is 4 minutes long, and believe me on it, it was really crazy. So today I will analyze the first part of the 97th episode for you, and then I'm about to show you all the secrets and Easter eggs that you certainly didn't notice. What new race has joined the Alliance and what it is able to do? Is it true that Toilet Emperor saved Titan Cameraman and the arch-rivals got to become finally united? What kinds of improvements has Titan TVman gotten? And how is he going to get revenge on Trititan? Get your tea and snacks ready and prepare to watch this video to the end, because it's 100% going to be the best thing you'll see today. Let's go! The episode is already on your screens, and in the first seconds you see a big cameraman, a speakerman, and a large TV man. If I'm not mistaken, the last time you saw such a TV man was in episode 63, and they didn't play such an important role there. And I don't know where these guys have been hiding to all this time. Also, pay your attention to the height of this large TV man, because he is shorter than everyone else. And it's really weird, because in the original series created by Boom, this guy was actually taller than any other representative of his race, except Titan TV man. Okay, there's a spacecraft approaching the headquarters. And to the left side of it, you can see the ship on which the computermen arrived in episode 96. So it means that there's a whole other race in that spacecraft. And Speakerwoman has also arrived to watch this performance. It's really good to see you, girlie. And in case you don't understand what she's doing here on this show, let me explain it to you a little bit. In the very first analysis, I shared the theory that Skibidi Wars is a distant future of the original series from Boom, which means that all those who managed to survive the battle you saw in Skibidi Toilet series will also gradually appear in Skibidi Wars. Verlance has already successfully shown us TV Woman and Speaker Woman, and I think it won't be long before Camera Woman joins the party as well. And the only question is, where has our girl buddy been all this time, though? Why didn't she come to the rescue sooner? That question still remains to be open, and I invite you to write your own theories about this riddle in the comments section below. So next to her, there is another speaker man who is also wearing a jetpack and headphones. And a second before that, you could also spot two regular cameramen. It's great to see you too, brothers. It's been quite a long time since we've seen these guys last time, and I even assumed that their species couldn't survive this war, and I'm very glad I was wrong about this case. In the distance ahead, you can notice two dance speakermen, and these guys also firstly appeared in Skibidi Wars. Welcome to you too. Well, the ship has landed, and I finally present to you a new species of computermen. You are seeing 3 laptop men now. 2 of them are wearing white suits, and the one in the center is wearing black one, and his laptop is also black, and it seems like this guy is the leader of their team. Besides that, you can notice this dude behind of you, which wears a white shirt, and he has 2 laptops on the sides. Also, it's really hard for me to discern what's being placed on his head, and I assume that he can be probably called a big laptop man. Although maybe it doesn't really matter that much, my friend. But I don't quite understand whether laptop men are a new race or just a separate species of computer men. So I'd really love to know your opinion in the comments below. Anyway, the good old friends are getting warmly welcomed by Computer Woman, and she says that she is glad to see some familiar faces, and this stubborn guy seems to share her views on that matter. But to be honest with you guys, I don't hear any genuine joy in his phrase. And it even seemed to me that he is not really happy about this meeting at all. Listen for yourself and compare the voice of Computer Woman and this computer man.
It's nice to finally see some familiar faces again.
Yeah, I guess it's good to see you guys.
I hope that you noticed the difference too. And in addition to this observation, I have a great theory which is capable of explaining of why this guy actually hates laptop men. But I'll tell it closer by the end of this video. So watch it to the end so you won't miss anything important. Okay, now, Titan Cameraman also flies into the party with his little brother by his side. Titan Speakerman now also has an extra crescent on his elbows, and there is now also protection above his head. His core has also been changed and looks much more powerful at the moment. His head also became much smaller, and now this guy looks pretty normal, I'd say. I mean, with such a huge head, this guy looked a bit ridiculous and more like an ant. Maybe Titan Speakerman got all these improvements in the lab where he moved TV Titan to in episode 94. Titan Cameraman likes his new style and gives him a thumbs up, and then something pretty fun happens afterwards. Speaker Titan starts doing the famous dance. I hope you guys dance the same way when a new video of mine comes out on my channel, so don't forget to hit the like button if I got it right. His dances are being eagerly supported by several other dance speakermen, one of whose wears a red suit, and I should state that for the first time in the history of all the multiverses, a speakerman wears a suit of such a color. And I'll be honest with you all, this guy looks very stylish. The party then gets interrupted by a loud noise, and after a couple seconds it becomes clear who was the source of it. You see black smoke, which Titan TVman comes out of. And oh my god, this guy looks amazing. He's got emojis on his TVs, and he's being all like, "Well, hello there, everybody." The last time you were able to him was in the battle against Trititan in episode 94. And as you remember, the monster almost managed to destroy the poor guy. But suddenly, two titans came to his rescue, and just like that, Speaker Titan took his brother in his arms and went to the lab together with him. And to be honest, I thought that it will take much longer in order to fix TV Titan, and we should not wait for him to appear in the nearest future. And how surprised I was when I saw this guy so soon. His enhancements are completely in line with the latest version of Titan's enhancements from the original series created by Boom. Computerwoman admires TV Titan and says that it will help the Alliance in their difficult situation. And it's true, because as you know now, the trio of Triadians are destroying everything and everyone who gets in their way. And as I said before, the Alliance has almost no chance to win here. And the only hope was the computerman Titan you heard about in episode 96. But thanks to the quick work of the cameraman scientists, the Titans were quickly improved. And also a new race and speakerwoman entered the battle. So if the computer Titan also arrives to help, the Alliance will have a pretty good opportunity to win the battle, I think. Well, TV Woman also teleports in here, and all three ladies are greeting each other, and it looks like a good bachelorette party is in store. After a couple seconds, the screen changes the image on it, and Computer Woman shares her plan. Apparently, the main task of the TV men and computer men will be to regain the control of Trititan. So the cameraman race and the speakerman race will have to defeat the other roaming Triadians. And the defense of the main headquarters lies on the microphoneman race. And by the way, pay your attention to the fact that there is no laptop men logo here. So it means that they belong to the computer men race. But they are just a different species, which is a pretty interesting fact on its own. Another lady gets teleported to this place, namely TV Woman. And with her help, the Alliance will be able to track the location of Titan again. And she seems to be very happy to see her new friends, so she shows a cute emoji. Time for action now, and a few speakermen enter the ships. Honestly, I'd really like to know how dance speakermen will help in the battle, because I think they are pretty much useless. But it does look like fun, though. These guys could be a good mood booster with their whole dancing thing, and they may probably improve the Alliance morale. Don't you think so, my friends? From the upper part of the ship, a speakerman lands with the usage of his jetpack, and he looks like an exact same copy of the speaker woman, and he was standing to her by her left side at the beginning of the episode, by the way. In the original series, this girl had great power, and I think after a long time, scientists have created some of these speakermen with red heads, and soon we will see what they are capable of doing too. Also, I think that in Skibidi Wars there might be a black speakerman, which would be really cool. Well, according to the plan, all the ships will take to the air and prepare for a massive battle, and the Titans will also fly off in different directions. Titan Speakerman and Cameraman fly off to find Triadians, and TV Titan will try to find Trititan in order to fight him again, and this time he has a really good chance. The camera changes its angle, and you see these guys. Behind, there is the big laptop man. But even with a better lighting, I can't really understand what is on his head. And also, there is a big TV man, and this time his size is normal, so he is taller than the others now. I don't really know why he was shorter at the beginning of the episode, and I really have a hard time explaining it. Below, you see Lil Laptopman, and the emoji on his screen is very funny. Hey, you! Who lost their son in here? After that, we move to another place where you see two cameramen, and one of them has a bazooka, and the other one has some kind of sniper rifle. POV gives them a thumbs up, and the door of the ship opens, and you see the same city that was destroyed by Tri-Yellow in episode 96. We land on the roof of one of the buildings, and it looks like the city is really done with because it's all covered in lava and huge stone spikes. Two brothers also flew in to accomplish their mission, and Titan Speakerman lands right on the lava. Hey dude, aren't your feet supposed to melt in there? I don't know why the lava doesn't bother him, and it looks really goofy. The Titans try to find the one who destroyed the whole city, and behind them, a Tri-Yellow appears while staying unnoticed. The fool throws some garbage at the Titan cameraman's head, thus challenging him into a battle. The fight begins, and the alien once again beats his fists on the ground, and spikes then appear from underneath. But Speaker Titan is no fool, and dodges this attack by flying upwards using his jetpack. For this insolence, the Titans start firing all their cannons at the alien, but suddenly the Tri-Yellow shows you his abilities again. He puts his hand under the ground, and now his entire arm is covered in these very stony spikes. He attacks Titan Cameraman, but the shield saves him. Speakerman tries to help his brother, but gets a powerful slap instead. Blood makes a bad decision and swaps his cannons for sharp blades, and gets into a melee with the prick. Of course, he fails to do anything useful, and Tri-Yellow drops him like a ball. Titan Cameraman charges his core and prepares to strike, but someone gets ahead of him, and there's a huge explosion. It was the Toilet Emperor. Oh my god, that was really epic. A shot knocks the alien down. The Emperor turns to him and says that he will destroy his species for good, and then adds that the Earth belongs to him. Finally, I can say with 100% certainty that the Skibidi army and the Alliance have united. Watch this moment carefully. Do you notice that the Emperor only shot Tri-Yellow because he wasn't going to attack Titan and decided to help him instead? Honestly, at this point I got goosebumps because the arch-rivals are finally together to fight the trio of Triadians. In the last analysis, I already said that the Emperor and the trio of Triadians may be long familiar, and this phrase tells us that the Emperor knows their kind very well and treats them with pure hatred. Think about it. The aliens have never destroyed the Skibidi army. All the persons they attacked were the members of the Alliance. And if the Emperor had seen them for the first time, he would have thought that these guys are just like the Skibidi army fighting only against the Alliance. This means that the first thing the Toilet Emperor would suggest to the trio of Triadians would be to make a truce and firstly destroy the Alliance and then take over the whole world. But that didn't happen, because this guy has known those aliens for a long time and has fought them before. I also promised you the truth about the reason why Computerman greeted his old friends in such an unlikely way. Remember the 96th episode where this dude was clearly bragging that his race is much smarter and stronger than everyone else's? And also, he really liked the development of cameramen scientists, thanks to which Skibidi Toilet went to the side of the Alliance. But he did not want to admit it and said that he was not actually impressed. Maybe his race has never been able to create similar technology, and he's jealous that the cameramen have actually succeeded in it. I think that this guy is very proud and doesn't want to admit that there is someone in this multiverse who is smarter than him. So what if he is not happy to see these guys? Because the Laptopman race is much smarter and can do crazy things that this freak can't do. And that's why he is not happy to see them for real? And that was all for today. Write your theories about what we'll see in the second part of episode 97 in the comments below. And that was me, ISO Toilet. See ya!